Hey guys, the Occult reviewer here. Sorry I haven't uploaded a video in a while. My computer's been down and I just recently got it fixed. But to make it up to you, I decided to do an occult film review of the movie The Watchmen. I have the director's cut, so I decided to do the extended version, and I haven't watched this movie in quite a few years, but after learning about the occult and Satanism, and rewatching this film, it's absolute insanity how much this film promotes the New World Order and Satanism. It's pretty much New World Order propaganda at its finest. I've been pretty much breaking this film, for about 8 hours straight, just time-stamping every little thing I could. So, yeah, now that I've finished that, let's see if we can get this video going. So, yeah, let's get started.
Contest is because they feel threatened by Dr. Manhattan, cornered. Maybe the whole world feels like that.
Soviet ships have violated the territorial waters.
Television stops on channel 6. 6 is the number of man and Satan. It's also a representation of our sin.
Unforgettable. That's what you are.
And right there on the door, we have 3001, or 13 backwards. 13 in the occult represents a lot of things. It represents the 13 Illuminati bloodlines. It also represents the spirit of rebellion and Nimrod at the Tower of Babel. Genesis 14:4, 12 years they served Kerdolaomer, and in the 13th they rebelled. New World Order has 13 letters in it, as well as the original phrase for it, Annuit Coeptus. There are 13 evils in the human heart. Children become rebellious around 13 years old. There's tons and tons of occult meanings and symbolism behind the number 13. Yeah, let's keep going. And right there on the television screen, we have the lightning bolt and the color purple. The color purple represents royalty to these secret societies. And here we have the plane dropping the bomb on Hiroshima. And on the plane is number 82. Did a little research on this, and this is what I pulled up. 82. 82, it is the number of different ways you can arrange 6 regular hexagons by joining their adjacent sides. Thus, it is the number of possible 6 hexes. With 82, 6 hexes, it is possible to form a hexagonal ring. Interesting, because the front of the plane looks like a hexagonal ring. 82 is also one of the nuclear magic numbers in physics. Nuclear magic numbers are the numbers of nucleons, protons, and neutrons forming full outer shells in an atomic nucleus that are relevant for nuclear isotope stability. Looked it up, and yeah, there it is. The 7 most widely recognized magic numbers are 2, 8, 20, 28, 50, and 82. So that's a very interesting use of the number 82 on as far as symbolism goes. And here the planet is called Miss Jupiter. Jupiter can represent fire, and it represents a lot of things. I'll probably have to go into that another time. But I also heard, I might have read this somewhere, but I also heard that Jupiter might have blessed weapons before being used in battle. So just all the symbolism there regarding the nuclear bomb is pretty crazy. Yeah, let's continue.
Your sons and your daughters.
And right there, yeah, to me, let's see, we got the black and the white of the 2 girls there, and the blood everywhere under a pyramid. For me, this easily looks like some sort of Freemasonic blood ritual.
Beyond your command.
And here we have an article about Moloch, and then we got the numbers 7 and 13. 7 is considered to be one of the most sacred numbers, and it's usually used to represent the spirit of everything in our reality. And then we got 13 again. Moloch was an ancient Ammonite god who was worshipped by the Canaanites, Phoenicians, and other cultures. Followers of Moloch would sacrifice children to it by burning them, and members of Beeman Grove still reenact this ancient ritual to this day. And as we go on, I'll show you in a second, but throughout the movie, as we see Moloch's apartment, his living space, we get the all-seeing eye of some of his clothing and the checkerboard floor. the all-seeing eye on his head.
Hollis, we both know that's bullshit. Hey, watch with the language.
And right there, we have the owl in black and white. I know a lot of people are going to give me crap for this, and they're going to say, oh, well, yeah, it's an owl. It represents, night owl and everything. But this symbol is also a representation of working in secrecy and the secrecy that these secret societies use. And the fact it's in black and white just adds that. And I normally would just agree with what everyone else says about it, but this symbol, the owl, just appears too many times in this film for me to consider it to be a just coincidence. And right there, we have a Mason Auto. I know we were just talking about how Night Owl has a lot of the owl symbolism here, but now we have a character named Hollow Mason. And the word Mason is used a lot to shorten the word Freemasons or Freemasonry. So now that we have those two connected together, considering all the other Freemasonic imagery in this movie, I find this way too coincidental to be.
I heard this guy's mom's a horse.
And right there, M can also be short for Mason.
Less than an hour ago, witnesses reported seeing members of a local gang known as the Knot.
And here we got Mason again, Mason, Freemasons, Mason, and then we have 3. 3 represents royalty in these secret societies. It also symbolizes the shape of a triangle or pyramid. It can represent the third eye, and it's also used to represent the Holy Trinity in paganism and the occult, which is Nimrod, Semiramis, Tammuz, Osiris, Horus, and Satan. Ozymandias. To make a long story short, Ozymandias in this film and even in the comics, pretty much in my opinion, completely represents the elitists and the Illuminati. His character is pretty much pushing a new world order, or is actually. And I also find it quite interesting that his symbol for his company is the pyramid, or the completion of the new world order. Right there, all-seeing eye on his head. A new world delivery.
And you've certainly profited greatly by it, turning your superhero alter ego, Ozymandias, into a billion-dollar industry. Toys,
and there on the top left, 9/11 subliminal.
Lunchboxes, genetic engineering. I understand.
The only person with whom I felt any kinship died 300 years before the birth of Christ. Alexander of Macedonia, or Alexander the Great, as you know him. His vision of a united world was, well, it was unprecedented. I needed to match his accomplishments, and so I resolved to apply antiquities teachings to our world.
Right there, 666, and he's talking about pushing their teachings on the world. Seriously, this guy could not be more of a perfect symbol for these elitists.
Today, and so began my...
And right there, Rockefeller Military Research Center, and then you got 0512, add those up, you get 8. 8 is a reference to Saturn, and then you got Gates, so this might be some 88 Ouroboros symbolism right here. Dr. Manhattan, wow, what a complex character. Also, he is definitely a representation of Ra. the symbol that he uses for his head on his head looks a lot like the Egyptian hieroglyphs used for Ra, and he also builds a machine that ends up looking like the sun. I also have been sensing and looking at a lot of this movie with his character in it, and I'm getting a lot of Saturn symbolism.
Nuclear war. Soon. But I don't know what to think. I mean, it's all quantum mechanics and parallel realities with him. I never even know what universe he's actually seeing.
You hear that? Basically, Dr. Manhattan is getting his knowledge from the Abyss, and it's clear that he's in connection with Saturn, or Satan, whatever you want to refer to it, or the Dark Star. I'm just getting a lot of Sun and Saturn symbolism, so all this could be mixing together to be the Dark Star or Saturn. And right there, we got the hexagon or the cube, and then we got the six-sided wheel. I don't know, I'm getting a serious seal of Saturn feel to this, sort of like the black cube. I mean, even the fact that it's just a seal that locks in right there. And right there, 3 black cubes of Saturn. And here we got, looks like some possible Saturn ring symbolism. And right there. So it's been lit up right now, but it looks like you have the black and white checkerboard floor here, and looks like we have what to me looks like some sort of DNA strand manipulation. And right there we got the black cube, or as above, so below. So here we got the hexagonal features again, possible cubes. We have the lightning sort of as Satan felt like lightning from heaven.
But I can't.
Hey, don't leave me! Don't leave me!
Right there, 1, 5, 6. So basically, right there, what we got is 6. The Cinnamon. We got the hexagonal feature and the cubes, and then once he is disintegrated and travels through the abyss and gets his energy and his knowledge, yeah, it's pretty clear to me that all his knowledge comes from the abyss.
While I am standing still, I prefer this still.
And right there, we got the 2 rings connected. They're just earrings. They usually are used to represent Ouroboros or Saturn, time, that kind of thing.
Here.
It even slows down for him.
Tired of Earth. These people.
And then I don't know, just the fact that it's Ouroboros kind of looks like an 8. I'm just picking up on a lot of Saturn 88 symbolism right here. Alright, and for the rest of this video, before I get to the ending of it, which deals with the completion of the New World Order, I'm just going to point out the rest of the occult symbols and just make a music video out of it. So yeah, if you want to skip ahead a few minutes, please do, but if you want to see the rest of the symbols, yeah, just keep watching. 5, 1, 6, and the inverted pentagram. And right there, you got the Whore of Babylon, you got the bull right there, and then the 2 girls right there, or the horse. So right here you got the Whore of Babylon. And then right there, 4, 3, 2, 4, add those up, you get 13, Rebellion. And then right there, Enola Gay and the little boys, that's a reference to the pedophile rings that these occultists use and are a part of. Mockery of Christ. Destruction in the barren wasteland.
Energy reactor is online. Your support.
And right there, we got them wearing black and white. And that looks sort of like the Freemasonry symbol to me.
Your enthusiasm.
Buried alive with them in sand-floored chambers. Sleep well, gentlemen. Our new peaceful world will be indebted to your great sacrifice. Bubastis.
And right there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 steps.
All these years, John was helping me replicate his power, unaware of how I plan to use it. You see?
Right there. All-seeing eye, and the two pillars.
The comedian was right.
At the end of the film, Ozymandias sets off bombs in major cities around the world, making it look like Dr. Manhattan's doing. He uses this false flag to bring peace to the Earth. But Rorschach can't accept this because the peace is based on a lie.
Do you see? Two superpowers retreating from war. I've saved the Earth from hell. We both have. This is as much your victory as it is mine.
You are meant to exact justice. Everyone's gonna know what you've done.
Well then, by exposing me, you would sacrifice the peace so many died for today.
Peace based on a lie.
But peace, nonetheless.
And here, Rorschach represents us, truthers, people who believe in God, people against the New World Order, globalization, and the occult, and the Satanic Uprising. These New World Order elitists want a one-world government with a one-world currency and a one-world religion. But in order to get that, they know that they can't use it. They can't take it by force. They have to trick us into doing it.
Of course you must protect Bite's new utopia. What's one more body amongst foundations? Do it!
So how's it going up here?
Good. How's it going down there?
Good. Think I've got everything working. All of Archie's systems are upgraded.
Did you catch that?
Finished the tinkering. So how's it going up here?
As above,
Good. How's it going down there?
so below.
Good. Think I've got everything working. All of Archie's systems are upgraded.
The Masonic G, the completion of the New World Order.
Finished the tinkering for now. So all we gotta do is take a look.
Rorschach's Journal, October 12th, 1985.
And right there, last shot, 666.
Tonight, a comedian died in New York.
Alright guys, there you go. My occult breakdown of the movie The Watchmen. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to like or subscribe. And yeah, have a lovely day guys. God bless.